Here we are once again, Weather Together, live from Cheyenne, Wyoming, USA. I'm Carl Rippey. This is David. This is Wade Harris. Sorry, we have a special guest today. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I
That's okay.
was had seven things
That's
on my
all right.
mind
That's
at
all right.
once. I forget my own name.
You always
sometimes.
do. You know.
I do, right?
Yeah. We talked about that the other day. It's like,
We
what is
did?
your attention span of a gnat? Like 1 second?
It's less than that. It's wow. 7 seconds.
He's hard to keep up with.
Hard
Hard to keep up
Yes,
with.
so are you.
No. No.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So we made it through Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was
Right.
awesome.
Yes.
And we're on to another month.
Wow. Can you believe we're in December?
Christmas is upon us.
It is. 3
And-
weekends away,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I know you said you were too.
Well, I have been in the Christmas spirit for some time, and I don't know how much the audience can see that we've got
We try.
decorations.
We try.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a very tall tree to climb up and cut
Yep.
that.
You did good.
Yeah, that was.
You decorated the whole studio
Yeah.
from your clippings.
Yeah, somebody's missing a tree, but we won't say. So
Yeah.
is the weather fitting into the season?
Yeah.
All right.
We've been unseasonably
Yes.
warm though. I love it. I like it. We're coming to you from the southern and eastern sections of Wyoming.
I'm
It's
in
been
the
in the
Christmas
50s.
spirit. I would kind of like a little more seasonable.
Yeah.
If it gets close to Christmas, that would be nice. Then after that, yeah, bring on the warm.
Okay.
Just do it during Christmas.
Well, so
That's in the perfect world, though, right?
It is, and I like this weather. I can live with it. This is nice
Oh yeah, yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
I know people like snow. We get snow in the mountains. We've had snow in the mountains.
Yeah,
We're getting some snowpack. It'll be good in the spring.
yeah.
But down here in the valley, right here in the
It's still going to be nice no matter what,
Yeah.
right?
right,
So
So
these are our high
we are-
temperatures.
art for tomorrow.
All right.
So for those of you clicking in, perhaps later on, we're doing this Wednesday, 3:30 p.m. ish. And so we're looking at temperatures for Thursday, which are going to be a lot of us in the Northwest, Intermountain West, the Rocky Mountain West, in the 50s still. Casper at 50.
I just see Minneapolis is the one that's going to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Cold.
right. Cold. That's where our COO lives in Minneapolis.
Hey, Jane,
Yeah,
bundle
you
up. Bundle up.
Yeah. Right, that's hilarious. And it's been cold up there in the
Yeah.
Great Lakes region, lots of
Well,
snow.
they had that lake effect snow. They
Yes.
had New York State, right?
Yes, yes,
I
right.
saw the video and
Uh-huh.
photos of that. People were just
Right.
They couldn't keep up with it.
No, they couldn't, and they're wishing it was warmer and nicer. Like we have the weather.
The
That's
grass
to
is
be
always
in this-
greener on the other side,
It
isn't
is.
it?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but that's all right.
So to get your wish,
Yeah.
at least you have. The grass is always you've got lots of grass
Just wanted you
around.
to catch that. I knew
Yeah,
you were.
thank you.
Uh-huh.
So we get to Saturday and into Sunday, you'll notice that storm system that
Uh-oh.
is starting to come through central, northwestern Wyoming, moving through. That's going to change our forecast considerably. So a major change in our pattern. Our warm weather that we're enjoying now, it'll be a distant memory. We get Saturday and Sunday because it'll be much colder.
See it moving right there. Okay,
Yep.
so that's just any accumulation there.
The-
Nah, just
in the
enough
higher
to-
elevation.
Oh, okay.
And as we get colder into Sunday, Monday, which it'll linger,
Yeah.
we'll see some accumulations here and there. Yeah. So major change, the moisture. So you'll get your wish.
All right. Hey.
Thank you very much.
Well, no, thank you, Carl.
I'm going to be somewhere tropical, maybe. No, I'm just kidding.
Again?
I'm here for a while. Yeah. Yeah. So here comes your favorite segment.
Oh yeah.
See how he brightens up on that?
We're gonna stump Carl.
Yes.
We're gonna stump Carl
And our guest.
and our guest. So
You want to? Because I'm 1 for 11.
you want to bring our guest in then?
We could.
All right, let's
All right.
do it.
We have a special guest. He is from what I know, a Cheyenne and Wyoming native. Is that right, Dave? And comes from a long line of. So welcome in. This is Dave Urquidez. Yes.
Hello, Dave. Welcome.
Thanks for being here with
you
us.
for
Yes, we all
Appreciate it.
you welcome. Yes. So we've shared the stage a couple of times.
We have.
Like you're always doing something somewhere. You've been involved in the political machine, director of human resources and all kinds of administration. Like he's got titles that we don't even know about that are a mystery. Yeah. And we've met up at Frontier Days, which you've been very active in and continue to.
Yep.
Yep. And also, here's what people may not know about you. Your parents founded a dance club. Give us a little bit about that, because I don't know the exact history.
In 1946, my parents were co-founders of the Cheyenne Dance Club with another couple here in Cheyenne. It
Okay.
was just a club that was started to welcome back the veterans coming back from World War II.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of a welcome back and kind of way to get them back into the community, the network, and the dancing part of it was just part of it, because in those years, everybody danced in the 40s. So
Right.
it was just practical to have big band dances and have the veterans come in. That's kind of how it got started.
I see.
As a welcome back, and kept going for generations after that.
Where exactly was the original, or is it still at the original place now? Where was that?
Good question. First dance that, to my recollection, was actually held in the Plains Hotel upstairs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there was a ballroom there. That's what it was called for pretty much years and years.
Ah.
Are there still remnants of that ballroom up there?
You know, I haven't been up there in probably 10, 15 years. I think
Uh-huh.
they put a lot of studio offices up there.
Oh, I see.
There's some reminiscences there of the
Uh-huh.
old ballroom still.
That is so cool. I wish
That
we
is
could
very cool.
somehow bring that back.
And it kind of moved around town. It went from location to location to location.
And you have you've continued that with the Cheyenne Dance Club.
I'm currently the president of the Cheyenne
Uh-huh.
Dance Club. I've had the privilege of being the president the last 5 years. Of course, we have an election coming up, so this may be my last tenure.
I doubt that.
One never knows,
Yeah.
but it's a real privilege and honor to continue keeping that legacy alive, because our mission really at the Cheyenne Dance Club is to preserve the big band era of dancing, but we still welcome home veterans when they come home too.
Wow, well, that is super cool. So we've brought you in the middle of Stump Carl and Gist. So what is our?
All right, Carl.
This is
Here
a
we go.
question. We go.
If we had a drum roll, I would have a drum roll.
Okay. Thank you.
Here we go.
Yes.
All right. What is the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth, and where did it occur? Think about that.
Okay.
We'll think about that.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, it is a tough one.
is-
Right. So we'll have some time to think that over. I don't.
Yeah.
That's not okay. I'm just starting.
So
This is the part of the show where I start making stuff up.
Okay.
I don't even
What do you
know.
mean start?
Well, start. Well, anyway, right.
So I have a question for you. Do you guys do any performances like the class? Do they go out? Do they get to do any like recitals, anything like that?
We're just starting an internal group, just starting recently, an internal group of kind of exhibitions within the club. We don't have any plans of going outside of the club yet, since this will be our first one.
Okay.
We've had some internal performances. We've had one so far that I know of.
Because I could see that being really a popular thing for everyone to want to go see that.
It is, and when we think of ballroom dancing too, everybody thinks it's the whole classical side of, you see Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire dancing across the dance floor. Yeah, he's getting to that point, but he's got.
Is he
a little
Fred
work to go.
He's got
getting
work to
close.
go. John Travolta, maybe? I don't-
Maybe close to that.
Okay. All right. All right.
But the club is basically designed to incorporate all the big band dancing, but we also brought in some of the recent dancing, like West Coast swing, East Coast swing is very prevalent. We do nightclub two-step. We even do two-step, which is the country side of it.
Oh, wow.
So even though we bring in these big bands that are 17, 18-piece bands,
Wow.
we allow them to make sure that we have music
So
that
you
fits all
have it's not soundtrack. You have actual bands that come
actual
in there.
bands.
That really makes it all the difference, I'm sure.
Absolutely. We do 6 dances a year. We're
Wow.
currently at LCCC, and that's what we moved our venue to now. We're inside the Pathfinder building out there at American Bank National. I think it's called American National Bank Leadership Center. That's
Oh.
actually where we
Huh.
have our dances. So we do 6 a year.
Wow.
Our next one's coming up on January 11th, and that's where we really get our big band that's coming.
So January 11th,
Mhm.
and there's dinner, there's a dance, there's dance lessons, there's fireworks and all kinds of stuff, right?
Well, technically, we have what we call a cart long time participation there.
Okay.
You can choose to come take the dance, which is $25 per
Okay,
person to
all right,
attend the
all right.
dance. If you want to do the meal, it's an extra $22. And so for $47, you can have free dance lesson and dance for 4 hours. And have a
Wow.
great time.
That's a good way to spend evening.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cheapest way to go in town.
Well, so I hope that you all heard that and you got it marked out on your calendars. I've been to the dinner dance extravaganza. It was a lot of fun. I would do that.
I've seen this guy dance. He can move.
He does.
Yeah.
He can do it.
Uh,
I mean, I'll turn around. I mean,
next thing
he's
you know,
gone. He's out there in the
sorry,
dance floor.
This is, yes,
he's
right.
just out there. You should see him when we're during a commercial break. He's over there dancing.
This is true.
How about
This-
break dancing, Carl? Can you do that?
Thank you, Wade. I'll just start busting some breakdance moves out. Hey, yeah, that'd be. We'll sign you up for that class.
That will never
You got to try it once, wait.
happen. I don't know.
Yeah. So and with your roots in Cheyenne and with your continuation with the Cheyenne Dance Club, you've seen a lot of changes come through.
We have.
Yeah.
Just like anything, change is inevitable.
Yes.
But we try to preserve that tradition as much as possible. Even in the dance community, dance changes all the time. So we still try to go back to the foundation roots, which is basically the ballroom side of it, even the ballet side of it.
Mm.
It starts from there. Just keeps going.
Is there ballet as well?
But we have some students that are ballet students that come to dance
That come and do it.
classes.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
So what is the ages? What does it range from?
I would say our youngest is probably about 13, 14 right now. And it ranges all the way up to 90.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's really cool.
That is cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's a wide range. And with the dance lessons also, you have, other than the dinner dance, you teach dance lessons also. I know that you have a regular Thursday night lesson at the Outlaw, which is here in Cheyenne. Do you still do that elsewhere?
No, we have a free dance class at the Outlaw Saloon
Uh-huh,
every
uh-huh.
Thursday. That's open to the public. You have to be 21 to get in the
Oh,
club. That's the
yes.
only, that's a downfall, but it isn't a downfall. At the club itself, our club dances, we do a free dance lesson prior to the dinner. You
Okay.
buy a ticket, and that's usually a 45-minute class. And we
Oh.
do a different type of dance every dance. So if you come in, say the first dance, you're going to get maybe a tango. The next one, you'll get maybe a foxtrot. The next dance you come to, you may get a West
I've
Coast
seen him do
swing.
them all.
So,
He's done them all.
so it gives you an opportunity to learn a series of 6 different dances throughout our season.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm familiar with those that you have mentioned. It's very active. It's a lot of fun. You have a good setup there for learning dance, and I think that it is something that we probably take for granted a little bit because it's also good, not only active wise fitness, but it's also good for our mind.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so what can you tell us about that? Why is that?
Well, technically, you're using the enzymes and the hormones within your body, and they're through dance that it just kind of upfills everything
Oh.
within your system, and you become basically healthier. You become better balanced. The older we get, we have less balance. So we start taking dance lessons, we find our balance in our core, and that's what we work on: is developing that strong core so that we can maintain that good
I
health
see.
relationship between balance and health.
That makes sense. And I also know that you have done competitive dancing and that you have you've been part of the Cheyenne, what is it called? The Dancing for the Cheyenne Stars?
Dancing
What-
with the Stars.
Yeah, you've done that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that's a big deal.
It is. I just been very fortunate. My parents were ranchers and farmers, but we grew up in a small ranch where it was 4 girls and 4 boys, and we kind of danced together. Of course, our parents being instructors, they taught us all the recent dances. So we were going to Grange Hall dances and kind of strutting our stuff. But technically, I really wasn't into dancing. I was
Mhm.
more into the rodeo side. I liked
Mhm.
bucking horses. I liked
Wow.
the team roping side
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
So I kind of moved myself away from that. But later on, I found myself being gravitated back to that dance to our roots is what it is. So after I came back from the military, from a short stint in the military, I decided to go back into dance. Actually, it was accidental. A girl
Uh-huh.
turned me down in a club, and my ego was hurt immensely. So
Uh-huh.
I asked my dad. I said, "Dad, did you put me back in the dance world?" And he said, "Yeah, absolutely." Well, I never realized that was going to be a passion
Huh.
so driven in that I continued to dance. We competed for 13 years in country western. We won 13 national championships in
Wow.
country western. I won the Iowa State Ball and the Latin competitions, and I went on to dance in the ballroom world for a while. And so I've kind of spread myself around, and then I decided, well, maybe I need to do something more in my life than go back to ranching. So
Mhm.
I decided to go get my master's in dance and theater.
Wow, that is quite the story.
It is.
I didn't know any. I knew some of that. As far as you having a ranch here in town up on Horse Creek, and
Actually, we were 14 miles west of here, out toward Remount, toward the Colorado side.
oh,
That's
okay.
where my grandma bought the ranch. We're
I
staying
see. I've not been out there, so I'll have to check that out.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Dave, we appreciate you being with us. We had a chance to get to know you a little bit better.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
What's your favorite music to dance to?
I would probably say country's my deep roots, but I have a
Mhm.
second love, which is still the Latin West Coast swing.
Oh,
Those three dances are kind of intermingle. And this guy's done all three of those.
Oh yeah. You should you should have brought the hidden video. We would have put it on.
yeah, that's right.
Like I said earlier, he paid me not to.
We'll have
divulge
Brittany
that.
come in while he's doing his
Oh,
class.
okay.
and
Uh-huh.
we'll
Yeah,
have her
the
take
cha
that.
cha. So we're back to the Stump Carl
Stump
and
Carl
the Gifts.
And our guest. And the question was, what is the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth? And where did it occur? You could start by what would you think the coldest temperature was?
140 below.
Ooh. Little too high there. It's negative 128.6.
Oh, I was going to say
Fahrenheit.
123. Negative 123. I was.
In Vostok, Antarctica.
Wow.
Now, nobody here should complain that they're cold, right?
That is flat out cold. 128 point what?
6.
128.
Yeah, negative, yeah. Yeah.
Negative
Yeah.
128.6.
Yeah.
Man, that is flat out cool.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I don't
indeed.
think those heater vests that you wear will do
No,
anything.
no
for you,
heated
Carl.
garment is going to keep you warm in that thing.
You're gone.
Yeah.
You're out.
Wow. Well, we learned something
We
today.
did.
All right. Well, we
Always
like-
do with me, Carl.
I know. Yes. Yes, indeed. Well, Dave, we appreciate you
Thank you.
joining us.
Been a
Yeah.
pleasure.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, sir,
Well,
Dave.
yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you.
so much.
Right.
Good luck to you.
And don't go anywhere. We're just going to
Okay.
wrap this thing up. We appreciate you joining us. We know that you have questions, maybe have a request. We got more going on next Wednesday. And since Christmas, you're saying something about Christmas, we're not going to be here.
Well, I'm not going to be here on
Okay,
Christmas
so there's
Day.
not a Christmas weather together,
So,
just because.
I
we're-
mean,
yeah.
Carl, if you want to come, I don't think
We'll
I
keep
mean,
it.
you
We'll
know.
keep it. We'll skip that day.
That's nice. Thanks,
Yeah.
Carl.
All right.
Thank you.
So we'll catch you all next time.
See ya. Take